And it's Tuesday. We're starting off with a standard exercise for back day, just some pull-ups. Here I'm doing them on rings with a weighted backpack, but you can do them on whatever equipment you have, whether it be a pull-up bar, ledge, tree branch, whatever you got. Pull-ups are a great workout, great exercise for a full body workout in your upper back. I really like to start with it because it demands so much from your body. You don't want to fatigue anywhere else before you get to it. But we go from a weighted version to a body weight version to a band assisted version, just going down on progressions to make it a little bit easier and get a little bit more time under tension for this for the back and pull-ups. So incorporating different progressions into your exercise is a good way to decrease the amount of rest time that you have to plan for, and also make sure that you get enough reps for a particular exercise in order to actually start seeing those benefits. Because if you're just doing reps, like 1 or 2 reps for any exercise, and that's it, and you're only doing maybe 2 or 3 sets, 4 or 5 total reps a day might not be enough time for your body to start building strength in those muscles. So try to think of ways to do easier progressions and implement that into your routine as well. And then from here I'll do some L-sit holds, just holding that leg straight as long as I can while my grip is on the rings. And then I'll go from there to some leg raises. This is just working on the abs and the hip flexors. Really difficult exercise, so the more difficult an exercise is, the more your body's weak there. So I try to incorporate a little bit of that in each of my workouts. And then I go from the straight leg raises to weighted tucked raises. This doesn't work the hip flexors as much anymore. The other 2 exercises have pretty much exhausted that. So now this is just more of a core exercise, as well as a little bit of the grip in the back as I'm hanging from the rings. And then I finish it off with a scapular pull-up. So this is where I just kind of almost from a dead hang, arms are still straight, you're just depressing your shoulder blades, leaning back a little bit. It's kind of like the first precursor movement to a pull-up. So this just kind of strengthens the scapula, which is an important part, which is an important component for your body to kind of build on. Here I'm doing some rows with a weighted backpack on my chest. Just doing, just trying different things to get some different movements in. Doing the row here with a weighted backpack. Not ideal, I would say, since the dumbbell is kind of situated towards the bottom, towards the stomach area, and not like the chest and the back where you really want it. So maybe I'll do something different next time. But after that, we do some straight arm pull downs. Once again, working more of that straight arm scapular strength. Make sure to keep your arms straight. Try to imagine breaking that bar in half to make sure you're working that kind of serratus lat back muscle and not just your triceps and your arms. But I'll do that, and I'll superset that with some face pulls. This will work kind of the rear shoulder, the rear delt, as well as a little bit of the back. But the face pull overall is just a great exercise for hitting that rear delt back region that's not as developed as the front for most people. So I think it's a good exercise that I try to incorporate at least twice a week. But I'll do some of those to finish off this superset, and I'll do 3 sets of that. And then from there, I'm just gonna finish it up with some pull-ups on the bar. And I'm gonna go from there to do some bicep work to finish off the back day. So we're getting close. We're about halfway there. We're almost through the workout. So I'll go from there to some chin-ups as well, but I'm only gonna do a few here because after exhausting myself on the pull-ups, this is just kind of finishing off the bicep. So just kind of focusing specifically on the bicep after the pull-ups, because the pull-ups does work on the bicep as well, but not as targeted. And then here we just go to a lower intensity version, a bicep curl, using the resistance band to provide that resistance in lieu of a dumbbell, and then you go down to decrease that resistance in this case, and just do as many reps as you can, and just crank out as many reps as you can there, and call it a day. And that's it for back day. Here it's going to finish it up with some hip flexor exercises by doing this L-sit hold. This is a pretty difficult hold for me, not used to it. I think most people would not be used to this. It actually works your core and your hip flexors quite a bit, so I would recommend you trying it out, just to give it a shot. But I'd say it's pretty specialized. It's just something that I've seen as a weakness in my own routine that I've wanted to address, so I add that in. But once we finish that, we go right back to our good old ab routine to finish out the day, and that's the back workout. So for the ab workout here, pretty standard what we've been doing, just doing some ab pull downs with a resistance band, and then we'll go to do some side ab raises with the bag of rice, and then we'll finish it up with some ab work and some with some dumbbells and some body weight, some leg raises and exercises like that. So once you get here, it's you're in the home stretch, but don't get lazy. Keep going with the proper form and intensity. Go all the way up on your exercises. Like for this, go all the way up on your form. And then we can finish it off here with some straight leg raises, and with the dumbbell. Make sure to keep your legs straight, and keep your back flat. Tuck your legs if you have to make it a little bit easier, or but try to go for at least a minute or so, just to make sure that you get enough time under tension. Even if you do have to tuck your legs and slow it down, just try and get through that time. And then here we just do no weight. I'm just moving my legs around to keep my mind off of the movement a little bit, to kind of distract myself, make it a little bit more dynamic, that you have to keep the abs tense on. And then from there, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up with some reach-throughs. Here I'm using 2 weights, but as I'm going up in weights, I'm feeling more of the strain in my shoulder than my core. Like my core could probably keep going for a little bit longer, but my shoulders, especially as I'm supporting myself there, gets pretty tired. So not perfect with the dumbbell. 2 dumbbells grip is not great, as you see me throw one away there. But overall, I think this exercise is good, but this is probably not the best way to increase the difficulty. You probably just have to increase the time, which I'm not a big fan of, but we'll see what I do next time. Here, just finishing off with some planks. But that's going to be it for the workout. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to get daily reminders for your workout, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks.